morning, good afternoon, IG, and to my YouTube family. I was just checking to see if the color that I wanted on my face is going to be okay today. I'm about to put some calamine on because we're just gonna get that lotion set in my face. I put a primer on this morning. I got a half a brow. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. I hope everyone is well when you find this video. I'm doing calamine today. Oh, I didn't want to get it on my pants because I have black pants on, and it dripped a little tiny bit. It's drippy. So I hope by the time you find this video, you are doing well. And I did a mistake. So last time when I was on IG and YouTube at the same time, I said, "Oh, I'm gonna put my IG camera in front of me, my YouTube camera on the side. I'm gonna keep switching it up." Sorry, IG. Hi YouTube. Um, it's just the way the camera sit. So definitely putting my calamine. Hi, yes, I am. How are you, baby? I am. I'm on two platforms right now currently. So I'm sitting here looking at you and you guys. So just bear with me. I hope everyone is well. How are you this morning? Oh, it's not morning, it's afternoon. It's afternoon for me. Like, definitely. I normally don't do social media on Mondays when it comes to lives, but I guess when you trying to grow, you really don't have the luxury of saying, I'm not going to do it today, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I mean, you do, but you got to put the work in. Yes. Hi, baby. How are you? Well, I'm glad you are here. Yes, you guys remember I'm looking on two platforms. So if you see me talking to one platform or the eyes wandering, just know that I'm talking to two peoples, two platforms. I feel like I wanted to do a black brow, but then I was like, I've had a black brow for literally the last 3 days. But I really like the black brow sometimes when I'm feeling really dramatic. So I'm like, do I want a black brow? Do I want a black brow? But then I was like, yeah, not me doing. Y'all didn't see me do this. I did this with the bonnet. Hey, babe, how are you? Good. I'm glad you caught me. Hey, Abby, how you doing? Hi, honey. How are you? So yeah, I'm looking here. So you guys, bear with me. So I thought a dark brown brow today. I don't know how I'm feeling with a dark brown brow. When I get into a black brow, I kind of get addicted because it's a very dramatic brow. So this is super dark with brown, so I'll stay away from the black. I'm gonna go with the dark brown brow. I'm actually taking this brown out of my Juvia's palette, and it's brown, but it's not dark like the black, which I really like the black. You guys don't forget to hit a like, don't forget to hit a follow, a share, subscribe, depending on what platform you are on. I just, this is so light for me, so annoying. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be, during depending on where you're catching this. I'm really in the mirror, so like, okay, so I guess I'll do brown. This is brown. I don't want to do brown. I'm going with a really light concealer. Hi, honey. How you doing today? Um, how many concealers do I have in my face? About three. I have to start being more organizing because I do not organize. If you know, you know. I'm going with a really light concealer because I think I'm just gonna do a black shadow today. Good morning, Jenny. How you doing, baby? Rocky, hi. I'm blessed, Abby. I'm not, good. Today I woke up, and even though it's a Monday, y'all know how we feel about Mondays. Mondays, just another magic Monday. So yeah, so just make sure you guys are sharing, liking the live, and as we continue to grow. Okay, so I'm going with a really light concealer because I really didn't decide what I said I was going to do black, but I need to see this brow first. It's so brown right now. So yes, I know. Like this is such a brown brow right now. I'm trying to stay away from black because I did have a black brow. People are like, well, why is your brow black? Well, why is it pink, purple? You know, it's just a color. But I just like a dramatic brow, so we're gonna carve that brow real nicely. And yes, my concealer is way light. So I know Jenny, like, yeah, I just said that good morning. I was like, good morning. And then I was like, oh, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. You guys don't forget to hit a like. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. First of all, let me just say the curvaceousness of this brow is on point. The curvaceousness. Did I just come up with a word? Because is curvaceousness a word or did I just make that up? I just made that up. Curvaceous. Someone go to the dictionary. So, like, yes. So, if you're wondering what the white cast or the pink cast on my face, it's just calamine. And I usually let mine sit in for a little bit. So, don't forget. Okay, I can deal with this brow. It's not as dark as I like it, but I can deal with it. But I don't like, you see how it dips down? No, my fat face. No, we need that to be undipped. I need it to be straighter. There we go. So let me find out. I have found out, I think I'm allergic. I don't know if I'm allergic to honey in a way that every time I get this honey lip gloss, I feel like my lips go dry after that. So I don't know. Is anybody allergic to honey? Like, I know it's made by bees. Don't have me have a blind moment. But I just feel like every time I use this lip gloss, my lips feel weird. And I like honey on things. I'm not big on with honey though. So I'm just wondering because maybe I'm overusing it that I feel like my lips feel they get dry. Like I don't know how I can feel. It's annoying actually, quite annoying. But I notice it's only been after I've used like a honey lip gloss. Cause y'all know I love a good lip gloss. Okay, I guess I can deal with this brow today. So basic. So basic. This is how I feel when my brows are not like a color. I feel like this is so basic. I guess. I listen, Eddie. It's just so basic. It's just the color. The color is brown. I would have went with maybe black today. This is just a very subtle brown for me. Um, I feel like there's no color in it, and I'm just like, I guess it'll work for now, but I guess it's a good brow. I don't know. It'll do for work today. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. That's from Shrek. If you don't know your life, you probably need to get your life. So, yes. Here we go. I'm just going to make sure it's on point. There we go. Hi, baby. How you doing today? I guess that'll do. I guess it's a brow. It'll do. I just feel like I want it dark, dark dye. Hey, H, how you doing, baby? I hope all is well. I'm glad you caught me. I'm actually on my Instagram and my YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Instagram. Um, y'all, TikTok, I feel like once I got over this, when I was getting close to that 40K on TikTok, they kept violating me. Like, I would have like 500 or 600 people in a live, and we really be like, oh, your For You page, we're like off. And I'm like, no, really did. Like, so E, how you doing? So it's like my TikTok keep violating me, and it's like it's a symbol to do other things. Like, okay, no, we not going to get piercings. We'll put some stones in our face. You already know that. A guy told me I looked at real. He said You kind of, we know you got 5 piercings. I'm like, baby, I'm sorry, it's just a couple stones on my face. So because if I have piercings, that mean I'm a no, it does not. Fellas, stop making women feel because they do things to their body that they like that is a reason to say. Y'all remember the tramp stamp? I know some older women who have those. And I'm just saying, maybe they just like they little stamp on their back. Like that's not a reason. I know, but look, it's not a reason to say they out there. Like, come on now. Don't do that to women. Fellas, take off your hat. Hmm. Now that's a whole nother level of conversation you're not ready for. Fellas got hats, and guess what? Fellas, take off the hat. Cause that's like a wig for women. Oh, I want to see you without the hat, cause y'all hats be covering up some stuff. I need to see if you got a full head of hair. Is it wavy? Are you doing a George Jefferson? Cause y'all be looking really good in y'all hats, but when you take them off, it's giving older. Um, it's giving stress. It's giving. I have no hair. But right, it was your first tat, but okay. So, but it didn't mean it was just cute. Where is that? And if you had the shape and the figure to get it, it's really a cute tattoo. But you ever been somewhere and you see an older woman and she bend over, you say like, okay, not Nana. Wait, not Nana with with a stamp. My eye is leaking. It's a little dry, but I did put eye drops in. I feel like this brow right here is gonna be so much better because I'm putting more effort into it. I put no effort into this other brow that I felt like I didn't really want. The color is so light. Could you imagine being somewhere and somebody like, oh, that's your Nana? And they were, ooh, Nana gives it in. I would be so embarrassed. Not Nana. You gotta make sure men respect you because you definitely don't want your grandchildren to hear that later on in life. What was it Bernie Mac was on? He was like, oh, he was like, I remember you and was it House Party 2 or something? And he remembered her. And I was like, yeah, not Nana. Right. Okay. Oh, that's so cute though. I want me and my daughter to get a matching tattoo, but I'm waiting. I'm just waiting patiently. But nothing big, nothing major with her. I don't think she not really about that life when it comes to tattoos. She said the little one she got hurt. She's like, oh, it hurt. I'm like, girl, no, it did not. Okay, so we're gonna get this brow to go into the other brow to make sure precision. My lids are gonna be really light today. I'm not doing anything heavy on the lids today. I was thinking a little highlight with a little black lid. I do black lids with that little smoky look, kind of when I'm in having a lazy moment, because I feel like the smoky look. No, we are not getting. See, you want me to get a piercing. I'm gonna tell you why I'm afraid of piercing. Because if I want a piercing, I'm gonna get them. I've seen a girl get her cheek messed up. And I'm like, what if I get it in my eye and it plumps it or do something too? I'm just like, I know a girl who got a piercing where they don't put them anymore. I'm like, oh girl, hey girl, you did that. That's bold. They could never do that one. Matter of fact, I know a few women actually who got some piercings in some places that are private. When I think about it and I go, oh y'all was on edge. Cause there's no way. I'm scared to get waxed. I'm really like I'm scared to get waxed. I want to try it so bad, but I'm afraid. First of all, I just don't want to bite in my thighs. Second of all, I'm just afraid it's gonna hurt. Okay, I really like this brow, but I guess Jesus Lord. Piercings and tats, all the talk got me stressed out already. Let me go in and just put a unibrow so I can make sure my brows is on point. Because I feel my brows are off right now. I do a unibrow for a reason. It's definitely to give precision to my eyebrows. Oh, see? Did that hurt? Not. First of all, y'all have to understand I'm on two platforms today. Not to, this old freaky girl over here said she had her tatas pierced. Yes, she did. You know what? I'm too scared of you. But we listen and we don't judge. Oh, wait. Wait. Did it hurt? So did it hurt? You got did it hurt? That's the question. I could not imagine. I was like, okay, 50 Shades of Grey. I couldn't imagine getting that done. But I do know a few women who got the lower area done. Like, okay, y'all did that. You guys, don't forget to hit a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, I like these brows. I feel like this needs a little more archy too. I bet it was. Did a guy buy you a house? Did he buy you a house, a car, or something? Mm-hmm. She's a super freak, super freak. She's super freaky, yo. I just FYI, I do when I before I go on live, I make sure that I put in these are not lives for children. So, but yes, I'm afraid to get tats like piercings because I don't want it to mess up. Cause I'm like, he had to get you something, girl. Because I'm just saying. I don't know. It's something about him. I don't know. 50 Shades of Grey. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. So you really about that life? I guess I'm just not really about that life. I got a little concealer right there, so we just gonna make sure. I'm gonna leave these brows because I really don't feel like the brows today. Did y'all hear me? Like this is the first time I don't feel like the brows. I'm just like, brows, whatever. I'm just gonna rub a little bit, but it still have to be on point. My brows still have to be cute. This is such a brown, and I'm just like, no color, no nothing, just a brown brown. I'm going up to bring this down a little bit, so it's just like whatever. Sorry, I hit the camera. Oh yeah, that cute jewelry. Hi Wilma, how you doing? That cute jewelry. You guys don't forget to hit a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're on the YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. IG, don't forget to like and follow. Oh my goodness. Like, yeah, I'm not about that life. I'm not getting my no. Okay, that's better. That brow was so much better because it was just not giving brow. I feel like, yeah, as long as I can give you that look, I'll be happy with my brow. As long as I can give you that look, like who you talking to? Now I want to get my tats, but not my piercings. No, no, no. I want a new piercing in my ear because I had a piercing in my ear and it was good, but then I had to have surgery, so I had to take it out like immediately because there we go because it was gonna close up and I didn't know, so I had to take it out and I lost it. But I would like a piercing. I like the bar, but I just don't know. I feel like me with the bar. Hi, baby. I have not. So this is Monday, and this is my first time. Well, no, last week I was on IG and YouTube, which I'm on two platforms. I'm looking at you, and I'm looking over here. So I was on two platforms, and TikTok. Yes, I have been on my TikTok. A couple days last week, but TikTok keep slapping me on my For You page. So when it's like 500 or 400 people in a live, that's when they say, "Oh, you're violating their For You page," and it's like I didn't even say anything. So like I'm getting on TikTok and I'm like literally quiet and I can't talk. So it's like even when I don't talk, they still smack me with the one too. And I can say I'm not even talking, and they still be like, nope. And then I gotta wait for it to peel, get back on. But what I learned is when I'm on TikTok, so when I get off and get back on, if I get violated again, it's like, okay, that's the second violation. So I do it a third time, they violate me for the whole day and I can't get back on, which is fine. But I never know when I'm like, maybe I want to get back on. So I just figure maybe that's my cue to push my other platforms, which I don't mind. It's just one of those things when, some doors you got to stop walking in some doors and getting kicked out the room and make your own room. So I'm like, we're not going to keep doing that with TikTok. So I am here. Make sure your alerts are on. You guys, don't forget to like, follow, share. Don't forget to hit a like, tap a like. It brings more people into the views. Okay, so this is me today. I guess I'll go with brown. Ugh, I guess this is brown. I didn't want a brown brow. I really didn't. I had no desire for a brown brow. I wanted black because I've been having a black brow for the last couple days, and I really like the black. I'm just gonna fix this right in there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a brown brow. This is a dark brown, and I know people are like, well, why don't you do brown? Why don't you do a color? I don't know. I like color. I'm just gonna go back and clean that up just a little tiny bit right there. It was off. A lot of times you can't see what I can see, but it was off. So I'll be on IG and the YouTube today, tomorrow, probably. Well, tomorrow, yeah, today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll probably do this. I'll probably jump on my TikTok. Um, I feel like I ain't never gonna get to 50K. We got to 40K, but how am I gonna get to 50K if I can never be on long enough? So maybe if I give it a minute, pause it sometimes. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna fight with TikTok. It's too much in this world to be fighting with TikTok. And follow the Facebook. So I guess I'm gonna stick with these brows today. They'll do. They are twins. They're not identical, but they are definitely born on the same day. Uh, with the brows, because a lot of times we have our brows. Stop letting people tell you because sister brows. That's just the stupidest thing. I'm going in with a little bit of highlight with my mother of pearl, just because I like highlight, and I just feel like why ain't want to waste time to do my brows and I don't got no highlight. So that's just my business. In the words of a great Tabitha, I feel like when you are social media and you watch certain creators, they rub off on you like certain friends. And it's so crazy because my business and who gonna do me something. I watch Braxton all the time and I be looking at the videos and he always like, who gonna do me something? And I be like, boy. But it's really so crazy because now it's like, I'm gonna say what I want. Who gonna do me something? I don't feel so constricted though when I'm on live like I do when I'm on TikTok live. Like I can tell you what I'm putting on my face. I can tell you what I'm doing. When I'm on TikTok live, I feel like I can't talk anymore. Only because I guess I don't know. I don't know how people. And then I look at other lives and they say whatever they want to. And here I am, just being tagged. I think it's like someone reporting it or I don't know. But at this point, I'm just like I don't care. It's just my cue. Richard, how you doing today? I see you. Richard, I'm not ignoring you. I'm actually on two platforms right now. So I see you on one. So you'll see my head going back and forth. hmm I think summer is officially over, but I'm just going to hold on to it just a little bit longer. I'm just putting a light color in there just to highlight that because I think I'm just going to go with black. So I just wanted something to highlight those brows. So you'd be like, those brows are tea. I need to wax my brows though. Something chocolatey. I like this color. I don't know if I want a chocolate color. Maybe something reddy chocolate. What color is this? Yeah, something not normal. Because when I put that black on, I'm just gonna go in. I like reds and colors with that black. Not the regular smoky eye that people just be like, oh, it's black and brown. Everything is black and brown lately. So just that color. Plus, I might as well match my shirt. I don't think I'm gonna change this shirt for work. I'm already hyped up. My friend brought me a caramel mocha latte coffee or something. Phyllis Stevenson, hi baby. How are you? And I don't normally drink those things in the morning, but I had a client this morning and she brought coffee with caramel in the bottom. And then she, so it was one of those things this morning where I was like, oh, so I don't have espresso in my system, which I normally like before work is a little espresso. It's a really simple look I'm doing because I don't want to do liner today. So when I'm being lazy and I don't want to do liner, I just usually go in with a black lid and I fold my lashes because then I don't have to worry about the liner part. So this is a chocolate. It's called chocolate. It's from Magic Shop Collection. I really like their stuff. Everything they have is, and I find it at one of my beauty supply stores. So I just kind of rub that in because I'm going with black. I guess the brown brows ain't so bad. Don't forget to subscribe. Hi guys, if you're watching. Hi to my YouTube family and hi to my TikTok, my Instagram family. If you're watching, you guys don't forget to subscribe or like. Don't forget to hit a like, y'all. Y'all just be on here lurking and be like, I'm not about to like nothing. I don't like myself this week. Don't do me that. So definitely gonna stay with that. And then I'm gonna find a black that I really either it's gonna be the Glam Light, because Glam Light got a really nice black in it. Let's go with that, because it's a really black. Well, haha, is it Halloween today? No, I didn't find your mother into the live, so I don't think it's Halloween today. Hmm, no shade. And the joys about being on my YouTube, I can clap back without feeling like I'm violating. People say things and they don't want me to say stuff, so I try to be. But you be a blessing. Be nice to someone. Kindness is absolutely free. Do. Just put it out there. If you want to be kind, it's just don't. Phyllis Stevenson, I'm so glad. I'm so glad to see that you are doing well and all is well. I don't know. I just wanted to make sure that was that brush. It got a little bit of green in it, but we're going into that black. So yeah, I do clap back sometimes. So careful what you say to me, because I'm not the one that's just gonna sit there. I usually try not to, because I know some people don't really got no kindness in their heart. So I have to understand that everybody not that bright. So I try not to clap back too much. But some people just, they come in and they say little stupid stuff. So if you're gonna come in and say stupid stuff, you might get a silly answer. Is it Halloween? You know what? I know it ain't Halloween yet. But hey, definitely going with black. This is one of my lazy looks. And I feel like black is my lazy look. And that's when I get the most compliments, when I'm being lazy. And I'll be like, oh, they'll be like, oh, that looks good. And I'll be like, hmm. You know what? I did not, Phyllis Stevens, I swear that it was one of those little $5 shirts that you just see and it had a print. And I like black and solids. I'm not big on print. I got on some black pants so I could do print. And I feel like I just matched my eyes to my shirt by chance. By no habit. Like, was accident, definitely an accident. You ever do that? You're like, oh, they match. And you'd be like, I didn't do it on purpose. IG, I'm trying to look too. I'm just packing this in there so I'm going to go back in with that color that I did. I'm just going to pull that out. So I'm just packing that black in there. I'm going to spray a little setting spray just to give it a. Let me tell y'all what I did. And I have to stop doing this. So, um, sometimes if you ever had like something bite you or skin, like mosquitoes or something. So my sister showed me put alcohol in a bottle. So I put alcohol in a bottle and I had it in a spray bottle, not my regular spray bottle, but a bottle that was setting spray. So I took the color out because I said, "Girl, could you imagine setting your face with this?" And this is pure alcohol. Like I think this is 90 proof. I need to get that away from me because I knew that was going to happen one time. So just spraying over that area just to give it a little moisture. Because I'm just going to pat that black in one more time. I saw a girl today. I was just scrolling live. I love when people take steps and do that, but I think I might wear a blue contact today. Hi, Brittany. So I'm just gonna go in, and then I'm gonna go with that color that I just. But I only did that color just to go in with the lids because I'm like I don't feel like doing all that extra today. So we're gonna go in and just go in like that. And just bring it out. I went back in with that pinky color, whatever color, and I just brought it out. Just kind of soften it out so it's not as hard. And then I'll go back in with that black, like fluff it out. Maybe not. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I had to put my phones on Do Not Disturb. Both of the phones are on Do Not Disturb. It's a very rare thing, but it's just like no one will call you until you're doing something. And I'm like, I don't got time for that. So you see how I just kind of just, you see the difference? This is all hard Beetlejuice and this is giving softer look. So I'm just going in. I'm just going to pull that into that black and I'm just going to fluff it out. With an angle brush. This is an angle fluffy angle brush. See, it's got that fluffy angle to it. Just going in. Don't forget to hit a like. Don't forget to hit a subscribe. Don't forget, you guys, don't forget. So yeah, it gives you a whole different look. And then once I put my lash on, put my makeup on, I'm like, okay, Tanisha, and you did that. I'm gonna get I think it's time for wash brushes. I can't stand washing brushes. It's a process. And because usually I try to wash like 100, 120, 130 brushes at a time. My sister, who does not wear makeup, has no clue what it's like to need to wash your brushes. She said, why do you have that many brushes? You don't have that much face. And I'm like, girl, this is not a conversation we can have. I love my sister, but it's just not a conversation we're going to have. So I'm just going to take that black from here. I'm just going to go back in. Just give it a little, touch up. So there we go. I want it black. That was the point of it. So I'm taking some of that red color out. Mm-hmm. There we go. So apparently Cardi's new video, Check Please, is banned in different territories. You know what you learn a lot when you are a creator? Because I learned like saying the B word in different places is forbidden. Saying God is forbidden in different places. It really is crazy because you're like, oh, your video violates because you say the word God or something. So it was like, oh, okay, can't say that. I don't know lashes, and I'll just get it out the way. These are little lashes, so I've been addicted to these. I've been really having a time with like fluffy lashes. Um, I don't know why. What's up with me and these? It's like I like fluffy lashes. I always set them on my lights in front of me so I know which one is going on which eye. Because I'll be like, oh, sometimes you can't tell. So we're just going to sit there, stay there. Thank you very much. There we go. IG is dead this morning, but not my YouTube. YouTube. Hi, guys. I know I'm looking for glue. And I pulled some out, but I lose things. It's in front of me. That's my thing. I lose things. They be sitting in front of me too. Going on that lid right here because I like my lashes to be sticky. And I get watery eyes, so I want to give somebody a try to do my lashes. But if a lash comes off within the first few days, I'm gonna be really upset. If I wake up and my lashes are any kind of way but the way that I paid for them to get, I'm gonna be really upset. So it's just certain things I'm just not ready for. So I'm just gonna stick to my little strips. That I have a lash graveyard near my bedside. Cause sometimes I'll get tired and I'll be on my phone making content, and I'll be laying across my bed, and those lashes get on my last nerve, and I'll lay them across my nightstand. I swear it's like 10 sets just laying there. Just know if I run out of lashes, I can go to the graveyard. Like what's that movie? Pet Cemetery, and resurrect some lashes. I'm just yeah. That's why I don't be wanting to pay a lot for lashes. Don't forget, ladies and gents, and just remember, it is holiday season, and Burlington, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, those places are going to have an abundance of lashes, makeup brushes, all those gift sets. And you find some really good stuff. I've had some things like, oh, it was a gift set or I bought it. But remember, holidays are approaching. So if you want to go just stock up on lashes, they always have like really nice lashes and stuff. So just don't forget. Just a friendly reminder. TJ Maxx, Marshalls, um, what's that other store? Burlington. Yes, they be having some cute stuff. Just gonna put this little lash on. I let it get tacky, so don't go asking me why. Do you let it get tacky? I hate to wait for lashes. I'll be like, can we just put this on and go? But I guess not. I guess it's not easy like that. So we're just gonna put a little bit of lash right there, and I'm just gonna fold my lash over. I'll get that corner in a second. This really is a light look for me, just like one of my easy looks. So I like the white glue because it dries clear. And even if I was using a black, I don't know if I would just be like, oh, because I have a tendency of getting things. So the white dries clear, and it's like, oh, okay, thank you. So I'm definitely just gonna fold this over. So I'm gonna push that in and fold my top lid over that lash, just so it gives it like a seamless look. I don't know if you can see it. It's really seamless, so I like that. By the time I didn't wiggle them enough tonight, they can just slide right off. They wash right off. My cold creams or whatever wash them right off. So that's just a little lash. I'm gonna fold this one over too. I swear, IG, I'm gonna have y'all camera up front and center when I'm back on next time. I want to try to just, you know, mix it up. I feel like when I get a bigger mirror too, my mirror is big, but now when I'm doing more than one platform, I feel like I need two mirrors. There we go. Just really folding that lash line. There's a lash. And we have a lash. Let me just check. There we go. I'm just gonna push that back and just make sure. It don't hurt. It's not tight or nothing. I just know in the wind, if it blows, my lashes won't be faded in the wind. I just know that. I'm just gonna tap a little bit of more, a little bit of more, a little more of the black on top, just to darken that lid. But any white glue that is on there is going to dry literally perfecto. I'm going with my, what is this today? We're going with the Tarte Double Duty Face Tape. I don't remember the color. And I remember that this is a color that I like it and it works fine, but it's like, yeah. So this is the look today. Something very simple. I don't know if I'm going to put concealer and stuff under my eye, but very simple look. Nothing major. Nothing major. I feel like people be like, oh, your makeup looks great when I'm doing something real simple. When I go in, it's like, huh, no one noticed. So I'm just going in. Again, this is the Tarte Double Duty Face Tape. It's a really good foundation. It lasts really good. It's a matte. Yeah, I gotta go in a little bit. I got a stone right here. Don't let that get in my eye. I don't know how that got right there. It was sparkly too. Yeah, I gotta go to work. It's just like, I'm not rich yet. One day I'll be like, oh, we're here, we're working. So yeah, I worked this weekend, so I feel like when you work on the weekends and you don't really work on weekends, sometimes it throws you off. So I picked up to work, and it threw me off a little bit. It takes away from my weekend, so it threw me off just a little bit. And I was like, so just threw me off just a little bit. Not too much, but it's just like you don't get those that extra day that you be need. 2 days is not enough time to get off. I need like a weekend, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I'll be complaining about that. So I just know that it was not enough time in my weekend, especially when you pick up when you need those 2 days off. I might do a little concealer since I got time, cause I like to let my concealer sit. So I'm just gonna go with. Yeah, I know I don't like brown, but it's what's in front of me. What color is this? This is, hold on, let me see, cause it's so tiny. Oh, this is Lily Tan. It's not pink. It's a simple look today. Oh, not pink. Y'all know I love pinks, peaches. But I guess I can suffer today with a little tan. I think that's for normal people. And I'm anything but normal. So, just a little bit. That's me. Just a little bit. A little bit right there. In that little crease. A little bit right there in that little crease. And then just a little dot here and there. Just a little tiny bit. I'm gonna let that do its thing. I'm gonna actually give me a little spritzer of setting spray. Just a little spritzer. Set that in. Woo! Look at that. Close my eyes, and what do? I get concealer on the lash. It's okay. That's what mascara is for. You see that? So yeah, I just confirmed that my birthday next year, I want to go to either Puerto Rico or Jamaica. I don't know, but it will not be in the U.S. Well, I guess technically it will be, but it won't be in my city. So I'll be in one of these cities. It'll be kind of nice because I think I'll do a meet and greet wherever I'm at. Especially Jamaica. I got a lot of people off my TikTok in Jamaica. I always complain like, oh, 40,000 people, but 40,000 followers is a lot. So 1,500 is a lot. It's a blessing because it's a lot of people when you think about it. Put 500 people in a room. I'm like, yes. So not to be complainsive. I don't. I'd rather not complain. I'm just gonna blend that out. Hey, hon, how are you? How you doing? I hope all is well. I'm on two platforms, so I'm not ignoring you. So yeah, I think either Puerto Rico or Jamaica for my birthday next year in August. I just haven't decided yet. Thank you, baby. Good. That is so good. I'm just doing a little light look for work today. I know people be like, that is not light, Tanisha. It is for me. Just a little something for work. I guess I can seal the brows. One day I'm really going to just leave a unibrow and walk around and see what people say. Because I know people are like, oh, she has a unibrow. That's my check. I saw it my face. I'm gonna put a little bit of blush on. I guess I could do a little bit of blush. I'm gonna let that conceal under the eyes just a little bit more. Just let it dry so I don't have to do too much work with it. But I am going to conceal between these brows. I'm not even concealed. I got some foundation left on the back of my hand. No sense of wasting it. Because that's the first people say, are you going to do those brows? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Oh, was it? Because you know what? And it's crazy because my YouTube was glitching last week and I couldn't see anything on that platform. It's just proven fact that computers are not perfect, even though they tell us they are. But I'm gonna put a little gold too because I know me. Yeah, I like a little gold. I hope your day is blessed today. I know. That's how I feel. Oh, I can't stand when it's a big one and I'm like talking and people like we're trying to say stuff but it won't go through. And it's like, oh, okay, well, you see how it stays once you just let it dry? You're just kind of putting it out there. Thank you, Phyllis. I appreciate you, baby. So yeah, I just feel like this is a really light look for me today. I'm just like, I'm gonna put a little powder. I might not. Sometimes I powder, sometimes I don't, depending on how I set this in. I know the other day I had my makeup on. It got oily. I did it at 6 in the morning. When I tell you about 7 in the evening, it started that oil started to kind of seep through. And then I realized I didn't have calamine on. So that's where I say a little bit of calamine goes a long way for me. Because I really realized this I don't got no calamine lotion on. I didn't put it on. And, I'll be like, oh, and I don't swear by it, but it just works for me. A lot of times people are like, oh, but when you find something that works for you, that's why you just do it. Because it'd be like, okay, but this works for me. It don't work for you. That's your business. That's not my problem. I'm telling you what works for me. If you want to try it, you're more than welcome to. But if it does not work for you, find something else. Because people be like, well, that didn't work for me. That's why I say try to wear it. I'm just gonna pull that out just a little bit. Try to wear it around the house inconspicuously. Like when you're doing something, like when you're working out. I'm pulling that out so it's not so hard in the corner. And I'm gonna push this out a little bit too. So I don't like that hard line. So there we go. That line was hard. That was dry. I just didn't want that hard line in there. I'm gonna put a little bit of blush on. When I say a little bit of blush, you already know. A little bit of blush, just a tiny tad bit of. I'm not gonna put anything on my lips today, to be honest. I feel like they're irritated, and I don't like that. So I don't really like stuff on my lips when they're irritated, because then I'll be. But they are. I'm telling you, I use this honey. Um, do I want pink blush today? No, I really don't. I use this honey lip gloss, and I feel like I'm learning. Sometimes you gotta pay attention to when you use something different. And I remember last time I used it, I said, is it the lip gloss? It seemed like my lips had got a little irritated. I was like, no, maybe it's just, me. I'm like, I don't know. But my lips got hey baby, how you doing? So I don't know. I think I want this blush, but I kind of like this, but I think I'm gonna go with this. Hi boo, how you doing? Did you send me a request? Because if I accept it, I'm going to. Or did you make a mistake? Because you know I will. So I'm just gonna go with that blush. I'm blessed. I cannot complain. Let me see. Let's see. You already know I'm gonna do it. I got like 4 minutes left to on live. So this is not like burgundy. It's like this color. You can see I had got something. I just was using this. Hey, boo. And by the way, this is Juvia's, which I really love Juvia's. Now it want to act funny and do what it want to do. I'm just going in right up in here, putting some color in there, little blush blindness. A little bit, just a little bit, with an angle brush. It's not connecting. I don't know why. You guys don't forget to hit a like. Oh, okay. Don't forget to hit a like. Don't forget to follow, subscribe. And it's a little blush blindness right now, but I'm about to show you how I'm about to take it down. I really like this color. It's not pink. It's not red. It's like, I don't know what it is. I'm not going to even lie. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I don't be knowing. Whew. I'm going to just spray it first and bring that down a little bit. Someone was like, oh, you spray real close to your face. I'm sorry. I'm not going to waste spray in the air. I be watching people. They be like, and hoping it just drops. We going to get that spray. I'm not wasting it now. I'm not. And just catch it. No, that's not us. We're not catching spray. Good evening, sweetie. How you doing? Pretty high. Blessed. And, blessed. The day is just getting started for me. I'm getting ready to go to work in a little bit. Yes, word. But again, I'm not putting no gloss on because I don't know if it's. I'm gonna look it up too because I don't know if it's honey or what is something. When I use the honey lip gloss, it irritates my. It's irritating my lips. So I guess I shouldn't use lip gloss with honey in it. I like. Well, how often do I have honey? I've had honey in tea once in a blue. I guess I really can't say. I might be allergic to it. I wouldn't be surprised. So yes, that's the look today that I'm going with. I'm going to actually put some of the NYX, but I'm going to do that after I just puff out my face just a little bit. So I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. I might put a little powder on after. Just a little powder. But I'm just going to puff it out just a little bit. Just a little. Just a little. So Revolution has a translucent baking powder. It's in medium. I like it. I'm just going to use a little bit. Back of the hand, y'all. Please remember to do stuff like that. Hairstyle comes out evenly. I'm just going to bring that down a little bit so under the eye. Give it a little. No, in one of my pores. Oh, that's how you know it's not filtered. So I'm just going to powder up a little bit. Not too much. Because I definitely don't want the powder to make me look. I do like the filter effect powder gives. But we just powder a little bit. I do have calamine on, so I'm good for the day. I think I am. I'm gonna start. I want to try the Huda Beauty. Huda, 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 Huda. I haven't really tried too much of that stuff. So I think my next makeup haul will be the some of her stuff. I have a few things, but you know, we're just powdering that in a little bit. I remember Huda saying she really didn't use setting spray. She was just using her powders, and it was like then they came out with her setting spray, and I was like, wow, that says a lot for your powder when you don't have to use setting spray. So it is what it is. I'm just going in, like I said, just powdering that a little bit. So just powdering a little bit, and I do like to powder with the brows sometimes because it keeps that oil down. I feel like I want to pull them brows out just a little bit. These brows need to be cut because they're doing their own thing. And again, no, we're not putting anything on our lips today. They are very irritated. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing great. Good evening. Yes, it is a good evening. It is good afternoon for me, but good evening where you may be. So that'll be the look for today. I almost forgot. Just a little gold. Just a little gold on my nose. It's my addiction. Judge you, judge not. It is just my addiction to have a little gold on my nose. I don't know why I feel incomplete. I just like that little highlight on my little big nose. So, and I'm just gonna take a spoolie real quick. This is my look for today. I'm just gonna kind of soften that with those brows right in there. See that spoolie, just giving it a little softness. So, okay, guys, that's it. Just that quick as I can. I'm gonna bring that. It's a little bit of white that I can see right now. I'm just gonna fix that because it's not as. Normally I wouldn't really care, but since it's in the same, I'm just gonna bring that down just a little bit. Yeah, go over your face, you guys, and just make sure it's always what you want it to be. There we go. Just gonna pat that down a little bit. All right, this is gonna be my look for today, and I'm not putting on any lip gloss because, like I said, that honey gloss got my lips irritated. I feel like they're irritated. I'll probably just put Vaseline so they're not dry. I'm just gonna just dibble dab a little bit of mascara where I got that, because that ain't gonna go nowhere. So yeah, just a little bit. So I'm just gonna just kind of mascara it up a little bit, add a little lengthening to those lashes, and we are good for the day. And yes, I'm that girl who will show up at Walmart looking like I'm going down the runway. But remember, life is too short not to put it on. So put it on, wear it, do it. Um, Life is too short not to. So this is my look for today. I'm not putting on any gloss because, like I said, my lips are really irritated. I think I'm allergic to that honey lip gloss because I've only felt this like twice in my. But you know what? Phyllis Steven, you be blessed. Hypothetical. Hi, baby. I didn't even see you. How you doing? Um, so I'm going to go to work. The day I don't go to work, y'all be like, Tanisha, you rich because you don't go to work. I'm be like, stay out my business. Anyways, I got to pick that up. You guys be great. Be a blessing. Have the most amazing day ever. Also, don't forget, kindness is absolutely free. And to whomever, thank you, hypothetical. Always to be best, to be extra. Why be basic when you could be extra? You guys, be kind. It does not cost anything. It's just like so simple. It'll make you feel giddy inside and you'll feel really good. To my IG family, thank you for joining. When you find this, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. And to my YouTube family as well. You guys, be great, be amazing on purpose. And thank you for spending some time with me because I know there's so many other things you could have been doing, but you spent the moment with your girl. I'm going to go to work because I have yet to wake up rich yet. Not yet, though. I may play the lotto. We know it's going to come. Anyways, you guys have the most amazing day ever. And if no one has told you today, I love you and God loves you even more. Bye, IG. We're going to close that out with my IG. And now, see you guys later. And we're going to share that. And bye to my YouTube family. You guys have a really, really great day. Be amazing on purpose. And I love you. And if no one has told you that today, I do love you and God loves you even more. Bye, guys. Bye.